Hey everybody, welcome to Storm Talk. Wave 3 News meteorologist Brian Good here. It is Derby week, so the weather obviously playing a crucial role on how all these events are going to take place. And it's not just Derby events. We even have a Bats game, of course, we're going to be tracking here this evening. And it looks like a double header for the Bats tomorrow. So lots to keep an eye on the next 6 to 7 days. Let's start off with the severe risk, as we always do. The good news is it's not us for this week. It's all going to be to the south. Today it's Dallas down to Louisiana. They've already been hit hard this morning. Another chance to get hard again this afternoon. Tomorrow it's mainly the panhandles of Florida and then the Mobile, Alabama area most at risk for severe weather. And then as we head into Wednesday, very small chance for some gusty storms around Florida, but the rest of the country quieting down for the middle portion of the week. Today it's nice and quiet for us. We enjoy weather like this. It's beautiful out there. Some blue sky, a few clouds at different levels. We had a few cumulus. That's what those little popcorn look to the clouds are. These are cumulus at lower levels. Then you got more of the high, thin, cirrus, real faint streaming overhead as well. So kind of a mixed sky, but very pleasant outside. Those northeast winds. We're in the 60s at the moment. Should top out in the mid-60s later today. Mentioned those storms in Louisiana. They started off in Houston last night, raced into New Orleans and Baton Rouge earlier on, around midday today. Here comes round two, beginning to pop now, heading there. But it's this area of low pressure that's really going to be their headache the next few days. And this low is forecast to track off to the east as we head into the latter portion of the week here. We'll have some influence, though, on our weather, which I'll explain in just a second. First off, in the short term, we're heading out to the Bats game. Looking good. Temperatures at first pitch against Indianapolis will be around 63 degrees. By the time we head to the seventh inning stretch, temperatures then all the way down into the 50s. Overnight tonight, it's going to be a cool night. Nothing drastic, but temperatures in the 40s here in the city, some upper 30s. Once again, cannot be ruled out, but most of us will stay into the 40s, it looks like, for the overnight period. Now, the setup, as I mentioned, is that area of low pressure that is tracking off the east. We were talking about this last week. Is it going to try to phase and pull down, eat something cooler for the middle of the week, or is the system going to head out to sea and not bother anybody? And the midday data so far is trending on the idea that the main core of the low is going to pass to our south, but it is going to try to tug down what we call a vortex that will wrap in behind that low that will likely pass through Indiana, Ohio, and at least eastern Kentucky Wednesday and Thursday. And it will likely have some impact on our weather. I don't think it's going to be anything drastic or significant when it comes to heavy rain or anything, but it will impact temperature and cloud cover, certainly it looks like, as it passes through. Let me show you what I'm talking about. First off, in the short term, here in our RPM model, nice and quiet, beautiful weather for Tuesday, mid-60s. And as we head to the boat race day, it's trying to point out maybe a brief sprinkle or shower may pop in the afternoon. I don't think it's going to be a big deal, though. I think we'll have still a decent amount of sun breaking through that filtered sky overhead with temperatures well into the 60s for the steamboat. And the NAM model is hinted the same thing. And again, kind of a partly to mostly cloudy sky, mid-60s. It tries to keep the main rain chance as that low pressure passes to our east Wednesday afternoon across eastern Kentucky. But as it passes by, then it pulls down that system to the north, and that's where it's starting to generate some showers over us just in time for the parade on Thursday. Now, keep in mind, I don't think this is going to be a widespread rain event. In fact, I think overall the rain chance is going to be mainly 65 east for spotty showers that can come through. But even with spotty showers in the radar, there will be some cloud cover surrounding this, so it'll be a partly to maybe even a mostly cloudy sky Thursday. So probably not the prettiest of parade days the way it's looking now. And there is going to be a small chance for a very light shower. We're not expecting severe weather or anything like that. But obviously for cloudy, it's going to be on the cool side. Very similar to last year. Last year we had to wear some coats and some jackets to go down the parade. Prepare for that just in case. Let's hope that, it's only Monday. By the time we get closer to the event, hopefully the system's a little further to the east than expected. And we'll get enough sunshine. Because if we get sunshine, easily we'll be into the mid to upper 60s. So it could still be a nice day. So don't fret about the rain chance. Just know that that is something that's still in the maps right now. And should be out of here by parade night. The GFS is showing a very similar setup with that low pressure on Steamboat Day passing to our south and east. It's not a well-defined grid, so probably can't pick up on that small shower chance that may pop in the afternoon for the Steamboat Day. But there's, again, that system here that's going to tug down behind this low, and you'll see it drop down as we head into parade day itself. It's still trying to line up the best chance for rain showers to be generated on the eastern side of that low, not so much along or west of it. So that's, as long as that path holds up, I think our odds are more in our favor than not. But again, it still has it, so bet on cloud cover at least for a Thursday. And the good news is it moves out of here and we get a chance to enjoy some nice weather for Oaks and for Derby Day, although there is going to be a vort or a front that actually will be settling very close to the Ohio Valley for Derby weekend. I think it's going to be far enough north of us to keep us from avoiding any rain chances, but that's something that I am keeping in the back of my mind that I'm monitoring here But right now it looks to stay to our north, and overall it should stay there. All right, so breaking it down for the parade day, get a small chance for shower here between the 5 and 6 o'clock time period, depending on your location. For the area, I think temperatures will be in the 50s and 60s, but here at the parade in downtown, I think lower 60s, and again, some clouds around, a little cool, a little breezy at times. So, again, just at this point, plan for a jacket and be on the safe side. Now, as we head into the Oaks Day, looking good here. We're seeing sunshine temperatures into the lower 70s for a few hours, just in time for the main races for the afternoon on Friday. And for Derby, last year we were 75 for high for Kentucky Derby 140, and this year for 141, very similar. We'll see temperatures in the mid-70s and maybe a few clouds, but the rain chance just isn't there, which is good. All right, looking beyond Derby, we are trying to get ourselves into a warmer pattern, it looks like, as we head into the first couple weeks of May all the way through Mother's Day. We're starting to see more and more warm shots try to develop here across the southern half of the country into our area. 70s and 80s look to be a little more of a common issue. All right, so here you go, guys. A quiet week, just a little, I guess you'd say, bump in the road as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. We got to define, but other than that, I think we're in good shape here the next 7 days. So enjoy it, have fun, and get ready. We're the highlight of the world this week, and we got a lot of visitors in town, so let's welcome them and show them what Louisville's all about.